Dude, this setup is not ideal, but gotta find a way to get comfortable. Not sure, I don't think anyone's chatting. It's hard for me to be able to see actually. So like see, this is why 70 Quake is played like Russian style and stuff. You get into certain setups and you gotta have like space. I definitely think it's a really good way to like if you're playing like the Russian style it is, it's a really good way to have like consistency between different places. I've got Moody joined. Guy who knocked me out. the keyboard that I'm using is all this like super. It's like really long. I guess I can just show you guys. This is a old membrane keyboard. This is how I'm trying to do things right now. Oh yeah, it's the Kill Boss game, indeed. the best way to do this. I brought like a travel skypad. It's just like a small one. But I'm gonna have to play a lot more like wrist and fingertips because I really have the space to move my arm. Did he not say anything? Oh, he did. Said stuff. Leave the slab of glass. I'm waiting for foldable glass technology. Can you imagine that? Oh my god, I don't have the arm room to do that. Track like that. Let's try to play one. The other thing too is the monitors. The monitor that I'm on is like I think it's a 165. It can definitely tell the difference. Can definitely tell the difference between this and 240. What's crazy is we had to
fight.
put up with really bad monitors for a long time, in the older days after the CRT era.
5-minute warning.
Wait, where'd my rail go? I thought so. I could have to spawn there.
One-minute warning.
Guess I can just chill, I suppose. Now my arm hurts because it's like at this really unnatural angle.
You
So this is kind of awkward because I've only got the one screen. Um, what is up, everyone? Dude, I need to like figure out my position because this feels very uncomfortable right now when I'm working with. You can see I have like this little room that they gave me. Um, just actually, was okay. So there's a door to the room opposite that door. There is it's 100 Thieves where 100 Thieves are at, actually. Because they look at the angle team room. Um, but this is pretty janky, I must say right now. How can I make this a bit better? How can I make this a bit better? Can I move this monitor anymore? Ooh, yeah. Okay. Oh, that's okay. Now we're cooking. Oh my god, that's definitely better. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, this is a little bit less like fucked up on my shoulder, I guess. But you can see I've got this. I got a tiny. This is a tiny SkyPad, man. It's a tiny SkyPad plus plus the mic. I didn't really bring anything else. I'm using like these Bluetooth earbuds. Trying to keep it straightforward. Hopefully, how's the audio coming through? Raytheon under T Gaming Center. Brought to you by Lockheed Martin. Nice. Dude, could you imagine if we had that level of funding? Could you imagine? The hard thing, like doing tracking that's like this, is hard because um, the way that I do that now is just like I use my arm to do it. Like, but just my arm just takes over for the tracking. Whereas normally, like if I'm tracking here, you know, like smaller distances, smaller strafes, then I'm just using my wrist. I used to use my wrist for like everything, and my fingertips, but now I use my arm for like bigger movements, but I don't have the space to do that, so it's kind of messing with me a little bit. Um, Now I don't know if if I'm gonna hear alerts if you guys do stuff. I don't know. I need to check. There hasn't been any subs or anything, right? I don't think that there has been. Let me bring up the dashboards on my phone. I think I'm ready. Yeah, let's get the dashboard up. I should have thought more about how this actually works. Okay, dashboards. Okay, this is not necessarily the best on the phone. Okay, so I haven't missed anything. Can you Move the logo to the right blocks of score. Yeah, I can. Stick it up there. Okay. Okay. It's TF2 for 10 years. In the slumber, the TF2 slumber. Wake up and what have I missed? But yeah, it is like really surprising just the difference that I can feel. I don't know what honestly my FPS is. What is even the command? I don't even know. Is it com max FPS? Dude, there's so many games at this point. CG draw FPS 1 second. Okay, alright, so it's basically locked. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. Should be 165, I guess. On this, so that's what it's able to run. I'm gonna try to like see what you guys are saying in chat, but it's okay. Do you plan on remaking any of your old Quake content like the Dual Theory video? Yeah, there's definitely, yeah. I think why not? Why not? I think that would be a good idea. I did sort of like an updated version of it in a sense when Diabolical came out, and I did like Diabolical Dual Theory. Oh, it does feel a little bit smoother. I don't know, or am I imagining things? But I definitely think, you know, doing a Quake specific version. I mean, obviously it's not that it really is all that different, but why not? Why not?
Vote now.
I'll have to go and review that original video.
Vote
because I don't remember all of the stuff that's in it. And it's such a long time ago. You know, I recently just skipped, you know, through the Grilled interview I did with Thorin a while ago to see what I was talking about, because he caught me there at like a really good timing where like a lot of stuff was fresh in my mind, where because I've really been, so I'd recently gotten like super good at StarCraft, and well, I say super good, I didn't get to Grandmaster, but I got as close as you can probably get before, you know, you can get there, like the top of the Master Divisions, and I just needed to grind like fucking crazy to be able to make it, and I just didn't want to do that, but I did that, and you know, I'd done a lot of shit with poker, I did a lot of stuff with Quake World, and I was nerding out with people constantly, so I had like all these like fresh ideas in my head at that time. And I was listening to some of it, and I was like, oh, I forgot about that I knew all this stuff. I no longer know a lot of these things because I forgot.
Prepare to fight.
I just forgot a lot of the details. So yeah, going back to that video and seeing the original one and seeing some of the stuff I was talking about would probably be quite useful to see what I might need to put in to a newer one that would make sense. It's not a very good opening, but ooh. Just buying time for the Mega to be out. So I don't really want to take that fight. take this as well. Not doing any damage, but that's okay, I guess. Now I'm in a better spot though, and I can just try to bait the red and play for the Mega again. Yeah, just gonna go straight for this then. Just gonna get the Mega. Oh my god. Get the 50 before I get the Mega. Okay, there is no 50. Okay, he's gonna take it. He still needs the rail. There we go. Feels so awkward. Like, I'm not very fluid on this map right now. Trying to control the items and stuff is a little bit awkward. I get the... The red is up next. Oh fuck. Oh dear. You like that first rail was the problem for sure. 07 on the next one. Don't really want to fight him here now. Got some decent damage there. A shitty hit. Oh, battery is low on my headphones, so that's not a good indicator. How's that happening? I have like, it should be fully charged. You can go for the HP. I am very low. Like my 16% rail is a good stat. Oh. No, I can't remember when the Mega is. I've got like a bunch of stuff in my mind right now. So, it's not to do with the game at this point. I can't even jump up to the Mega.
5-minute warning.
Wow, that 8 ping plasma is kind of nice. I'll get up the thing. Ooh, 200 damage. That's good. I feel so awkward moving around. I mean, partly it is because of like how awkward the setup is right now. So I can't use my arm for a lot of stuff. And the pad's really small as well, so I don't have like the same amount of space on the pad. So it makes my movement feel like a bit clunky. Okay, well that's 15, so we know that now. trying to chill it now. He's gonna go for the red, I guess. Now it's giving me the mega. Oh god. It's the most awkward thing ever right now. Like, I'm not hitting any of my rails suddenly. There is no HP for me. I lost track of all the items.
Lead lost.
So that's 08. Don't have any weapons. Just need to get a kill, that'll be fine. No. Dude, just gotta hit one of those rockets and I'm fine. Well, I hit a rail there. Praise be. Dude. Come on. Let me hit a rocket. Let me hit a rocket. Let me hit a rail. Nice. Hit a rail.
One-minute warning.
Honestly, I'm surprised it's this close. I'll take solace in that. You can see the smoothness is not quite there right now. I do think all the aim training though has helped my tracking like a lot. I think it was one of the things that really saved me in the tournament. Was my tracking actually.
You lose.
I felt lost for like most of this, but I guess that's gonna be the case. I haven't played Toxicity very much, so I need to get more of a flow on this map. I think it's kind of a fun map, but it's always felt awkward movement wise. I think it's because of all like these little lips and these like awkward jumps, like these little crates, and all that movement around that 50 bubble as well. It's also kind of always felt a little bit awkward to me, even when I was playing quite a lot, back in the days. But it's kind of cool just to I'm playing Quake live at the studio. This is kind of a novel experience. It's cool. Something that I think it's something that's changed in CS a lot, but it didn't used to be the case when you're doing events as talent that you could even. I mean, you could always ask for whatever, but it's like no chance people are gonna TO's gonna give you a setup to play on. But these days in the CS, I know that that's like fairly common. That the CS talent will be able to request like to be able to have PCs, especially if it's like a longer event, so they can kind of stream from their hotels or wherever. So it's kind of cool because there used to be like that wasn't really possible. So this is the first time I'm doing it, to be honest. All right, let's try to catch up with the chat because I don't have a second monitor. I mean, there is actually another monitor here. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can. Is this functional? Let's have a look. Okay, so that's power. That's good. And that is a display cable. So in theory, I should be able to hook this up as well. In theory. And I'll be able to read chat properly. That would be good. Okay, so let's see. Should he set up plus 10 handicap? Where is...
Vote now. Vote passed.
Okay. Is this going to work? Let's see. Inputs. Display ports. Is it plugged into anything? Is the question. Yes. Wait. Really? Wait. Wait a second. OMG. Let's try to fix this. The Quake Live does not like tabbing out, does it? It's not a big fan of that. It really isn't. It was working a second ago, but now it's just like not really seemingly working. Okay. Right. Nice. Okay, cool. Okay, here we go. So I can definitely get my dashboard up. Excellent. Okay. Move this monitor back over here. There we go. Oh my god. Now we're streaming. Okay, that's a problem though. These things are like... So I might end up having to switch to a situation where I won't be able to talk for a bit because the only way I could make the audio, the microphone work was with these like earbuds, and it seems like they're not like properly charged, so that's not the best. But I can at least get some charge going. There we go. Alright, so we'll ride it out whilst we can. Oh fuck, what is this? Okay. Praxis, thanks for the sub. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay. Fuck, I need an Allen key. Oh, fuck. Thank you for the primer, Necrophagist. Necrophagist? I need like an Allen key, because this monitor's on an arm, and it's like, it's not wanting to stay up. Okay. There we go. Okay, I feel like slowly but surely, you know, the things are coming together with the setup here. Slowly but surely. Okay.
Prepare to fight.
Although there is, like I said, there's a chance that my headphones just die at some point.
3,
Next like 20
2,
minutes.
1, fight.
Fight. Get the rail. Get the LG. I mean, whoa! Ran out of glass pad. Space on the pad. I can't do the fucking jumps. Damn it. Not jump. I thought he would maybe go for the red. So he's been taking the Mega on time. Oh, just directed me. So Mega's up now. There's lots of like spawn fragging on this map that's like possible. That's kind of like quite reminiscent to Mega's still up. Reminiscent to Aerowalk, that's what I'm trying to say. So you gotta be careful about that. I don't really remember a lot of the setups. Coming up, right? I can't remember now. What? Ah, missed the jump. That's annoying. Ah, couldn't shoot in time. See, that's the spawn fragging I'm talking about, like stuff like that. You get like knocked into the acid. What is happening? Okie dokie. It's item times, I suppose. don't know that my plasma hit there. Not a single lick. I remember, I think it was like 2016. I think it was 2016, 2015. I forget. There was a time when I had not actually dueled for a long time, but I've been, casting actively. So I think it was probably, I want to say it was 2015, or 16. Anyway, the point is, I started playing at ZX after like a very long break of dueling, and I couldn't. It took me, I think, of like playing him like at least 5 days a week for like 3 weeks. It took me like 3 weeks to like beat him once. And then after that point, all my games with him were like 50-50 slash me winning. But it took like playing him for a long time and getting fucked up for like weeks, which is pretty interesting. But it speaks to the iterative process of this, because you can't really afford to make like fundamental mistakes, and sometimes you have like these 50-50 choices of, do I do this thing, like do I play out of control like at this point and go this way, or do I go like this other way, or that aspect. And you kind of have to get it right, and if you don't consistently get that stuff right, you just get, you're against a really good player and he's got control against you, and you can't really do anything. You've just made a too fundamental of a mistake, so you can't really do anything in that position. Short of hitting like insane shots or like them missing, but the whole point is that they're so good that that's not going to happen probably. So it's like super iterative, I would say, in that way, and it's kind of hard because you really have to put the time in. To be able to like beat the really good players. Oop. Which makes sense, that's kind of how it works, everything, but it's interesting because Quake doesn't have all these like changing variables like other games that you have to get used to. It's just that you have to be super solid in the fundamentals. Toxicity can be a pretty fun map, actually, because of the fights. It's like Airwalk's cousin, I feel like. If Airwalk had a cousin, it would be this map.
One-minute warning.
Okay. Come back in 30 seconds. Back a second. Nice, I'm the best. I had to figure out whether Travel Skypad is the one, or I should find like or like maybe play my GTFX, for example, next time, or something that's bigger at least, that's low friction. The problem is that it's like hard to find something close to glass that you can kind of roll up safely. Okay, let's have a look what's going on. Biggest gap. It's hard to say because the biggest gap is it's really hard to say. There are certain what's the best way to put it? So like I think with the skill gap, it's weird. It's difficult because like top players who are good at playing in control, if you're like depending on what the map is, there could be like two good opportunities. Let's say in the first 5 minutes for the guy that's out of control to maybe get in control, and if he doesn't, let's say the other guy overperforms in those spots to defend his control, and that moment you've been building for, that's like a good spot to try to take control over. Like you maybe you like missed your shot or something. And if that happens like twice, now you can get really far behind. Whereas if you know you actually did a good enough job on the execution in that moment, or maybe they didn't overperform in that moment, you know you're in the game and you're fine. But things can snowball a lot. So the scores don't often aren't really good indication of the skill difference. But like in terms of like a larger sample size, because you just don't get many opportunities on some maps. That's why I like Airwalk a lot, is because I feel like you get quite a lot of opportunities to come back in this map and to kind of be and do so with like fighting skills. Whereas like something like Blood Run or something like that, you know, it's harder because you get way less opportunities. You can't just do it off of fighting skills alone. You have to have really good positioning. You have to have very good like map awareness. You have to understand how they're trying to cut you off. You have to be able to like set good traps. You have to not get caught by their traps. There's like so much more kind of trickery going on in that sense, in terms of the positions and stack sizes. Whereas on this map it's just a bit more straightforward. And just less to worry about in that sense. Let's see. Oh, what am I doing here? I need to make this chat a bit bigger so I can see more. Let's make this bigger. Oh, I can pop it out. Pop out chat. That's better. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the desk and the chair are all at weird heights and stuff like that. It's nice to play on like. I mean, I'm definitely more comfortable doing it now than I used to be at the beginning. I remember when I first used to play on very like random setups, like at LANs and stuff. It could like really get in my head a lot because because everything feels so different, and your sense of experience is so low that it's hard to have it's hard to feel confident when everything feels different to how you're practicing.
Lead lost.
That's not good timing because of Mega. Keeping that pressure on. Again, I'm dying right before the Mega spawns, so I can't like properly challenge it. I'm happy to keep just putting damage on at the moment. Wait, what's happening? What's happening? You gotta hit the timeout button if you're gonna just stop. Oh. Oh, you can't time out on these servers. They will. My mouse got stuck because I'm out of space. Ooh, I'll take a rail right now. Oh, that Mega spawned right on 01. Six. I just want to make sure I can just dive the Mega. Fuck that up. Totally gave the Mega away for free. Ooh. Ah. Thanks for Ray Colson. What's up, man? I was fuck, what was it? I was telling a story the other day of like the first competition match I ever played, and you probably won't remember this, but like the first like competitive like duel tournament I ever played online, you were my first opponent. And at the time, you were like the second best dueler in Germany, and I was just like a complete no-no because it's like the beginning of like 2003 or something. It was like early in 2003. Um, but yeah, I told that story recently. I remember on stream. But yeah, this feels so awkward. I gotta say, like, I need to. I think I have to. I think I'm gonna retire this mousepad after today. Maybe I should give it away. It is just too small for my purposes. Did it again, giving those megas away. Yeah, Diablo stopped dueling, I think, like pretty soon. I don't think he moved to Quake 4 or anything, did he? I think he just it's just OSP that he dueled in, I think, and that was it. Before I start timing those. Surprised I'm actually making these jumps right now.
One-minute warning. Lead tied.
I have some HP somewhere. Can there be some HP somewhere? Literally all the HP on the map is gone.
Lose.
Oh fuck, Diablo died in 2020. Did he actually? That fucking sucks, man. That's terrible news. That's really sad. It was Diablo. Diablo was the best German dueler at the time. I think um, I don't think Germany had a lot of like top duelers at that time. It was kind of like Diablo, then Kilson. Um, there was a lot of good TDM players that were German. Like you had the unmatched guys, for example, and I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't remember any other like German duelists really standing out at that time. And obviously, like Kilson would be the best person to probably answer the question, but that's from my memory at least. Um, the best dueling like nations were definitely like Sweden, Russia, and Sweden players, Swedish players, Russian players, and the players from the USA were like the best duelers. And obviously you had like a bunch of good players from different countries, but like in terms of I would say like the dual culture or like the like overall highest skill duelers, like those were I think like I think it's fair to say those are the biggest nations. Um, there's so many good Swedish duelers. I mean, obviously in that time period that we're talking about, like Diablo playing, Toxic wasn't even dueling yet. He was just really still into like a TDM player. He was a Clan Arena player first. That's like where he came from, and then his brother convinced him to play Team Deathmatch. But like Toxic got his aim from playing Clan Arena like 14 hours a day for like a long time. That's how he became such a good aimer. Because I remember like asking him a long time ago. I was like, I remember DMing Toxic on IRC and I was like, dude, what the fuck? What have you been doing like to like be so sick at aiming? And he was like, dude, and he was like, man, I just played like a lot of Clan Arena, man, a lot of Clan Arena. Um, Spirit with Poland was really strong. Yeah, and Poland had like a lot of really good CPM players as well. There was like a lot of really good CPM players. Oh, speaking of CPM players, fucking Agnog, Christ, what's up, dude? Dude, these earbuds are about to die, and so I think I'm gonna be strategic about it, and I'm gonna switch to these headphones that are wired, but I don't know that the microphone works properly. It's a little bit fucked. So I'll see. Let's give it a try.
Now, you might be able to. Can you hear me talking now? And then also got to set up the. Okay, cool. So the problem is, I was having an issue with these headphones where it like sends game sound through the headphone input, and I think it's just these headphones, because I tried to troubleshoot it a little bit and I just couldn't figure it out. Okay, well we'll try with this. Maybe if Oh, weird. Whoa. Okay, so like this. What the fuck is going on with the sound? So I like shoot a rocket and I can't really like hear it. But what the? Dude, I really needed to bring headphones. I almost brought like a headset. Okay, that's not actually impacting the sound at all. So like, I don't even know how to explain this problem. It's loud on stream. Yeah. How do I even explain this problem? So basically, like, I'll shoot a rocket and I'll hear it explode, but I won't hear any other sounds. So it's like the sound is coming in, it's like cutting in and cutting out for me. I don't even know. I've never experienced this problem before. It feels like everything's super far away, and then suddenly it's like not. Oh. What the hell? Oh, so it's like if the audio is in front of me, I don't hear it. If it's to my right or my left, I can hear it properly. What the fuck is going on? Is it this? Maybe it's this. Let's try restarting the game. See if that helps. Super weird, man. If only. I guess I could ask the production guys, so maybe if they've got a different like headset or something, it might be the play. Yeah, it seems like that, Arta. It does. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I think, was this where I was playing, or was it this one? It's this one.
Vote now. Vote
Quake
passed.
3, Quake 4. I played like every Quake except 2 at like the top level at one point or another. Okay. Yeah, if I look at the sound where it's coming from, I don't hear it. So what the actual fuck is going on? So maybe, oh my god, and Quake is just so bad at like tabbing out. Okay, let's see if I can fix this. Is there something weird going on? Spatial sound. Okay, that's gonna. force regular stereo. I honestly have no idea what is happening with the sound. Huh. Full stereo. How do I do that? Any suggestions? SPVS. Can you imagine dueling with like this sound setup? It's actually the worst. Okay, guys. Maybe I just don't. I honestly don't know what to do. Reinstall Windows. I'll ask and see if they have any like different headphones as well. Okay. I asked for like if they have any other like headphones, because this is kind of a bit fucked up. Is there like something?